Okay, this is golly, my eyes. I don't even know what episode this is at 49, I think, either 49 or 50. And we got a lot to talk about. We got Shaw with us tonight.
What's up?
We're doing a little
Welcome.
I don't even know what you call this, a Zoom, I guess, podcast or whatever. We'll see how it goes.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, 49.
49. All right.
Yes, sir.
Elephant in the room. We got a team that is 0-2 already.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to say this because I know Jackson knows that I've said this before, but I'm a grade A DJ hater.
Yes.
I knew when they got DJ that it was going to be a crap show. Although, from what I saw, it wasn't just him. Tight ends were dropping balls. Line was They couldn't run the ball, so it was definitely an interesting game. I don't know if y'all got to watch much of it.
Yeah. D-line was too. I mean, what? They gave up 200-something rushing yards?
Yeah, and they said at the beginning of the year that was going to be one of their best assets.
Yeah.
Was that D-line, and it looked horrible.
They said it was like – oh, go on, my bad.
No, I was just saying, I can't lie. I'm like, there are two schools I'm just rooting against this year, and that's Ohio State and Florida State. So, like, it's brought me so much joy. All those Bama transfers and how much they complained after we got in. Oh, my goodness. This is heaven for Alabama fans, man.
Karma is tasting sweet for everybody else because, I mean, you can't just sit there and complain and then go 0-2.
Yeah.
And
against
I'm not going to –
Tech and BC.
Hey, Bill O'Brien, man. I've said a lot of nasty things about him as a Patriots coach, but, hey, it's working out for him.
I've said nastier things about him as ROC, so I can't blame you.
Oh. Another elephant in the room. Alabama putting 60 points up on it looks like a completely new offense. I mean, we knew that would happen.
Hey, man, the joy of my life was seeing us actually go 5 wide, go empty, pull those guards, and let Milroe get a beautifully designed run into the end zone, man.
Yeah.
Last year, Tommy Reese would never, man. I'm so glad he's out of there.
Yeah. Welcome to the show.
It looked totally different. It was good to watch.
Yeah. It started off slow.
Let Jalen play football how he wants to play football.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
I don't think he's a good quarterback when he gets like somebody's trying to control him. Just play free.
How'd Nico look? I couldn't watch y'all's game, but I heard he played well.
I'm gonna be honest.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Well, I mean, it's Chattanooga.
But you know,
it was UTC.
Some of those throws that Nico was fitting in those windows was very impressive. We haven't seen since probably Hendon, and before that, I couldn't tell you.
Before that, maybe I don't even know. Before that, probably not in my lifetime at least, or that I remember.
Oh, not Garantano.
Oh
gosh.
That was
gosh.
Watching DJ play last night was like watching Garantano again. I'll tell you
I'd rather have Garantano than DJ.
You know, at least DJ or Garantano's got heart. You know,
he's a good guy.
That's something that DJ doesn't have. DJ just
never seen somebody miss so many wide open passes. Like
they were in the red zone and he missed 3 wide open passes. All of them in the end zone too. I'm sitting here, I'm like, what? Like, I would have left. I would have left that game right then and there. But
it's so sweet that it's 2 ACC teams that just whoop up on them, especially the Yellow Jackets. I love to see that one.
Go Tech.
Don't care too much for Boston College, but I'm glad they beat them too.
Shout out Tech. They're in the top 25 now, right? In the new AP.
Oh, yeah, they're like 22.
That's amazing to see. I love that.
Speaking of, let me see. What is the new AP came out? We went up 1 spot.
We need to
Dang, we're at 4 now.
We need to talk about how horrible Cade Klubnik played.
Oh, he's
that poor guy. I don't think he's ever seen an SEC football team the way he was playing. I mean, it is Georgia, I guess, but still.
I don't want to hear anything about Clemson, man, ever again, man. There's no talent on that offense.
Clemson dropped all the way to 25, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're
Yeah, they're
missing
only
out
ranked
on a
25.
team. We're missing out on another team that one of our guys ain't here for, but LSU. I mean,
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
the nuts bus is not the truth.
dude, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you love to see it. I love to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Matt's not here, so I can say this.
and
Um,
I don't know. I thought USC looked pretty good. I mean, of course,
Yeah.
their
Their
defense
defense
definitely
looks so
looks.
much better.
The defense looked great.
they went. They went and got SEC guys. That's what happened.
Hmm.
They got all these SEC trains.
Hey,
Yeah,
whatever you got to do.
but
I mean, the Miller Moss guy, he looked good. He threw for almost
Yeah.
400, I
Miller
think, something
Moss
like
looks
that.
solid.
which
I mean, for not seeing the field for, I guess, 2 years or a
that's
year,
how.
just
I think
getting
he's
there
like
and doing that against a top
I think he's like
15
a
team.
junior.
Yeah, he's young.
Wow.
Let me
Yeah.
see. Um,
Like
I
he's
did
supposed to
not.
be draft eligible.
There's no way, dude.
Miller Moss, yeah. I think he's like in his third
You think
year.
he's gonna leave right after then?
Let's see how the rest of the year goes first.
Yeah, he's a
Wow.
redshirt junior. Yeah.
Yeah. This year 4.
Dang, good for him.
Yeah.
And
I thought he looked pretty good for playing in Vegas in week 1 against I guess, a good team. I don't know. You decide. But
Yeah.
they were a good team before the game.
I will say I was not expecting that score to be so low.
No.
The way both teams
Hmm.
are, I would have hammered the over, and that obviously did not happen.
Hmm.
So does that mean
Yeah, what is it, over set 51 or something like
it
that?
was? I think it was like 60. I think it was more than that.
Jesus, I thought that would be free.
Um, does that mean now? This is another thing. Does that mean their defenses are both better, or they just offense just suck, or what's there to say? What's there to say about that?
But I would say USC got
Yeah.
their stops when they needed to.
I don't know. Both teams, like the offense has made some tough plays. Like that Lacey touchdown in the end zone, that was a tough
Yeah.
catch. That one-handed catch was crazy.
Which
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, that might have been the best catch I've seen. I don't know when since in a
Yeah.
long time. Besides that
What was
interception
that?
that happened too.
Yeah, that interception. That's why I was
But
like,
Who
that's the only
was
other
that?
one.
he
Wasn't
was
it like Robert
Robert,
Morris?
yeah, Robert Morris. But yeah, that was tough, man. Just it was a good game. It was a good
That was a
game.
crazy catch. It was a
Let
fun
me
game to watch.
Can we jump back to this Alabama team real quick?
Yeah.
How is this 17-year-old kid doing grown men like
Look,
this?
okay, so I'll tell y'all this. I covered
That's insane. The guy can't even he can't buy a lottery ticket, but he can go out here and
look,
what he had 2 catches for 160 yards or something?
I'll tell you, I covered his
120 yards or something like
high
that?
school state championship because I was doing the state championships when I was in Tuscaloosa because they were at Bryant Denny. And I was like, dang, this kid is good. And like, I hadn't been paying attention to the recruits like that. And they were like, yeah, that's Ryan Williams. Like, he's committing to Bama or whatever. He's a junior right now. And then he just skipped the senior year and went
Classic.
ahead. And I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, I mean, he's good. I was like, we'll see if he actually plays. And then 2 catches, 2 tuds. I was like,
Two
that kid
catches
is
for
crazy.
139 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Might have
Yeah.
had one of the
That's insane.
coldest photos too. Let me see if I
Yeah.
can find it. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about.
The
The
guy,
one where he did that little pose.
depending on the
He did
state,
like
he
a
can't
yeah.
even go to jail. He's not even old enough to go to jail. That's
Oh
insane.
yeah,
Man,
this one. It's like the
he's
rock
gonna
star
be
pose.
special, man.
The rock star pose.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
tough.
he's gonna be really good.
Yeah.
And that's that same.
Now that rivalry game might be something different now, and this might be a high scoring game.
Yeah.
Maybe y'all could switch up the playbook whenever y'all play us and control Milrow a little bit.
I hope not, man, because
Don't let him leave the pocket.
y'all's
Make him
offense.
stay in the pocket the entire time.
So we have such young DBs. Our DBs are gonna get abused in SEC play. That's what I'm scared of. Like they're talented, but they're so
Because what y'all
young.
have, y'all had 2 leave last year.
Yeah, we had
Kool-Aid and
and
Downs.
Terry on, and Downs is gone,
Yeah.
so we lost.
oh yeah, I forgot about him.
Yeah, and
He
then we
jumped
had
ship.
Jalen Key at safety, and he was a graduate student. He's gone. We have 4 true freshmen in our pretty much starting
Oh, it
DB
was
rotation.
Western Kentucky, but it
Let me
looked good
just
in my eyes.
let me text my guys. Let me text my
Yeah,
guys. Yeah, y'all got a big matchup this weekend too. I
South
mean,
Florida man, revenge game, dog.
hey, I'm just saying. You know the head coach. They beat y'all. They beat you 2 years ago as the OC with Tennessee.
Look,
Uh,
I've never ever thought I'd say as a Bama fan that we'd have a revenge game against South Florida, but but
Mm.
but after last year, man, and going through the Tyler Buckner experience against them, yeah,
dude. Speaking of, I'm sitting here watching that A&M Notre Dame game. Completely forgot he joined back on the team, and they
yeah,
just stand to the sideline. He's right there. I'm like, this guy just needs to figure something out.
yeah.
But he won a national championship with their lacrosse team, so props to him.
He's a receiver now.
I know it's freaking. I don't. You know what? I can't say anything because I'm not. I'm here. You love to see it. We didn't even mention the game though. Colorado and North Dakota State.
Yes,
Speaking of
sir.
that, because Shadur is number 2 in the Heisman race apparently. Jackson's a big Colorado fan.
Perfect timing.
Me too.
Perfect timing
Me
for
too.
Shadur to win the Heisman.
I don't got the watch on, but
I'm I'm not necessarily for or against. Now here's my thing is you can't talk all this crap and go 4-8 again. You can't
no, that's fair.
you can't
We're adding 3 wins
I
each year.
only
We're
ride
getting
the
to
wave when
7.
it's the biggest wave possible. When the wave starts crashing, I jump ship.
yeah, you jumped ship last year. But and that's my thing is they're talking all this and then I'll be honest, I think North Dakota State should have won that game. I'm not going to say they didn't win.
Hmm.
That's a loss on the record book, but North Dakota State should have won that game. Now, if that were to happen, that would have shook up a lot of things.
Yeah.
Good thing it
I
didn't.
don't know. You
Good thing
know,
it didn't.
I'm like a Colorado apologist because I was on that team that helped Dion choose Colorado. So I just and we identified like Jimmy Horn for him. So
What?
I root for
Wait, hold
those
on. What?
guys. Yeah,
Wait,
the
what?
company that I used to work for.
No way. I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah. That's another story for another
So
day.
you got Jimmy Horn. You got Jimmy Horn to Colorado.
Look,
Is what I'm hearing.
not exactly. We just gave Dion's team some
I
numbers,
would say
and
you
they
did a
liked
great
the
job with
numbers.
Jimmy Horn. That man's a dog.
But
Well,
hey,
I'm saying that you.
I look. It has ball nowhere in my title or football expert, man. I'm trying to tell y'all,
Nah, he's backing that. We ain't never done that.
But no, I like root for them, and then they disappoint me every year. We don't. I'll say this: we didn't do any interior, or we didn't do offensive line or defensive line. We only did skill positions, uh, and it shows. But I
Yeah,
don't know. I root for them.
he's still out there scrambling for his life. Um, Defense is a little questionable. I'm a big
Yeah,
Shiloh. I love Shiloh.
I like
Um,
Charlotte too.
but that guy needs to learn how to. He needs to take a chill pill. A couple costly penalties. Could have been a couple more thrown. They didn't get
Yeah,
thrown.
he could have
But
had 3 in that first half.
oh, 100%. 100%. Shiloh's on my number one. He's my number one of the Suns.
Yeah,
So I got a little special place in my heart for him. But
yeah, man.
um, yeah, it seemed like North Dakota State in that game. We're kind of jumping all over the place. From what I remember, they just ran the ball so well, and it seemed like they kind of got away from that in the second half. If I
Mhm.
remember correctly, does that sound right, or am I wrong? Am I completely wrong?
I I think it sounds right. I'm trying to
Sounds right.
remember. It's been a while.
Yeah, I didn't brush back up on those uh, Thursday night game or any late games,
Uh,
but Colorado, who did they play this week?
uh, Nebraska.
Yep.
They play
Yep,
Riola, I think.
In Nebraska.
yep, that's going to be a good
Yeah,
one. Um,
Mini Moms.
I got Nebraska. I got Nebraska by 2 touchdowns. I'm going to be honest.
We're repeating
Give me the
last year because
Buffs.
yeah, let's go Buffs, man. Let's go Buffs.
Let's
You're
go.
saying repeat of last year? They
Yeah,
got
then
a they actually got a quarterback that can throw. That's the
hey
thing.
man, we're not worried about a freshman.
He never.
I'd be worried about the DBs that y'all got. I remember I saw
Trap.
that video. I saw that video of Shadir clowning Shiloh about them almost giving up a Hail Mary. So I'm saying they need to
Hey,
work on the secondary first.
I'll tell you, we're gonna clone Travis and put him on the other side of the field.
All right, go on, go on.
Yeah, we're gonna
If
clone
he,
Travis, put him on the other side of the field, and that way we lock down both halves.
Mhm.
It's that
I
simple.
mean, it's gonna be that'll be a game of. Now it's gonna be interesting to see how Dylan plays against Colorado. Obviously, week one, he looked well, but that's a real defense.
This
Not,
is
not throwing it.
random. Does anybody know if Dakota's Crawford is still at Nebraska?
No, he went to La Tech.
He's at La Tech.
He was. Yeah, he's still La Tech. Yeah.
I
The
was
only
hoping
reason
we
why
heard of
the only
Travis
reason why I know
was.
that is because I was high on Louisiana Tech last year.
Mm,
Um, Now this is a game where I think you got guys like Shiloh and you got guys like Travis, more experience.
hmm
They might eat him apart.
Yeah.
Um, but I like the chances, and I think it's gonna be a high scoring game. Is that stupid or crazy to say?
No, no, there's no defense anywhere. But I'll say this: if you took the five best players on in the game on both teams, how many of them will be from Colorado?
All five.
No,
I
At
think all
least
five.
four.
You
That's
got
what I'm saying.
I think you can give Raiola one of them.
Perfect timing. That's all I'm
you
saying.
got honestly
You got Shadur, Shiloh, Jimmy Horn, Travis
Travis
Hunter.
Hunter. That's what I was about to say.
hmm I don't know where you go after that, and then you can give that fifth one to whoever you want.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Dylan Rail was a good pick. Um,
Tennessee.
let's see. So they play Nebraska, Tennessee, NC State. I'm gonna go ahead and say it again. I think we blow them out by 2 scores at least. I'm sitting here saying that right into that.
Where's the game?
It's a neutral site. It's in Charlotte. It's neutral.
Okay,
It's
that's
neutral.
not.
It's neutral. That's like Georgia playing in Atlanta.
Yeah, we once basketball. We played Gonzaga in Seattle. That's not neutral.
No, no, no. That's not fair. I also think I I think a neutral site, like case in point, if you're LSU and USC, you play in Dallas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a neutral. That's more neutral than Vegas because that's like a
hmm
4 hour drive from LA. Now
hmm
LSU, I think, was the majority of the fans there, but I think it's stupid. You've got a neutral site, Clemson, Georgia, and Atlanta. Neutral site, Tennessee,
hmm
NC State, and Charlotte. Now I get it's the Mayo opening kickoff classic or whatever, or the what is it? The Duke's Mayo Classic opening
Yeah.
kickoff. Peach the Chick-fil-A, but at least put it somewhere neutral.
hmm
Shaw, you need to go back and watch the highlights from that Tennessee game though, because like
Yeah.
I said, he threw
Look at
for
Nico.
he threw for 300 yards, 3 touchdowns in the first half, and didn't play another snap in the whole game. Now, Ole
I
Miss on
think
the other
I think
hand,
it's gonna be good.
Ole Miss on the other hand has got Jackson Dart out there, stat padding.
What was that game? Auburn. Where they agreed to play 10-minute quarters for the rest of the
Yeah,
game.
I didn't actually think that was a thing. I thought that was a fake thing I saw on Twitter.
Nah, I heard it was real. I don't know if it was.
All right, see ya. Dang, that's tough.
Man,
Dang, it's got to
yeah.
be his connection. But, anyways, yeah. I saw that. I didn't want to believe it. Is that I guess they kind of came to the conclusion. I mean, what, it was a 70-point game.
Yeah, let me look
Arkansas
that up.
was a 70-point game too, right? Or like near.
Yeah, I think it was like 73 nothing.
A lot of high scoring. You got Alabama putting up 60. You got
Yeah,
Louisville
no,
putting up 60.
it was actually short.
Oh, what the heck? That's crazy. Um, dude, what is the defense at this year? Honestly, I mean, geez, Ole Miss versus Furman. I mean, I know that 76-0. I'm assuming Jackson Dart did he had to have gotten pulled in the first half, right?
I don't know.
There's no
I
way
didn't
that they
watch
just.
that one either.
Let's see.
I was in a Birmingham hotel and I didn't have access to my Stream East.
They don't have a minutes thing, do they? Huh. I was thinking
No,
maybe they get like I know that basketball they've got minutes. I'm assuming they pulled him at the half, but throwing 5 tutties in the first half,
for
that's on.
418.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. What there were 18 more passes thrown after he left. So
he probably played the whole dang near the whole game.
yeah, I
Now they
like
got
they saw JJ Peegs. They gave him a rushing touchdown.
yeah, dude. That is we can talk about that. Ole Miss is a team that I don't mind. I'm curious to see if they get over that hump.
Yeah,
Um, I mean, they go get what's his name from A&M. I'm blanking. They go. I mean, they got Juice Wells in the transfer portal.
yeah.
Um, what's his name? A&M transfer
I
from
can't
to
think.
Ole Miss.
What position?
Walter Nolan.
Ah, yes. I
So
forgot he went that. Yeah.
they got.
They were supposed to have Tyler Barron.
They were supposed to, yeah, and then what happened? They let's see. They play MTSU.
They
They
have a
go.
favorable schedule.
Oh yeah, they play. First game on the SEC is Kentucky, and then they go to South Carolina, go to LSU. They play Oklahoma, go to Arkansas. At home against Georgia, they go to Florida, and then Mississippi State.
No, they don't even have us this year. So.
Now, and
Or y'all. That's
we
crazy.
talked we talked about it before. We were looking at losses to possibly LSU, Georgia. Those were like the two in the
Yeah.
air.
And LSU is questionable now after
Dude, I
the
think Ole
last
Miss
game.
blows them out.
Yeah.
Unless something changes. And I think that was all coaching, in my opinion. I think it was
Mm-hmm. For
they
the
just got
coaching.
out coached. They got out
Mm-hmm.
coached. But honestly, I mean, Arkansas is a question mark too, because yeah, they played Pine Bluff, but are they the real deal this year?
No. We'll see. I mean,
I
I
guess
could see them finishing sixth in the SEC.
they might beat us, dude. They might freaking beat us. We'll see.
Wouldn't put it past y'all.
Now, honestly, dude, Vandy will probably beat us. I mean, shoot,
Oh,
Pavia,
shout out Vandy, man.
Pavia. I mean, he was when it came to improvising. I don't know how many times where it was literally a backwards pass. He was
Yeah.
scrambling. It wasn't an option. He's past the line of scrimmage and just happens to be a wide receiver right there, throws it backwards. Like, dude, how do you even first off, how do you defend
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. You can't.
Um, no. And that's what scares me because I just have a feeling that that's for some reason we'll go 9-2, go
Hmm.
to Vanderbilt and be 9-3 and get that's what would happen.
Man.
But
Vandy messed up. I think that's the one game in our pick'em everybody got wrong.
the Vandy game,
Yeah, Vandy
I mean,
BT.
I didn't expect that to happen. Yeah, we can talk about that real quick because I need to go back and look at what I picked
Yeah,
and
me too.
give you my honest opinion on my picks. Because
4 and
I don't.
6 the first week is
I don't
rough,
remember even
man.
going this. Something had to have happened.
I was like, hey, you're the reason for the rule change, man. I'm not gonna lie,
Why? Because
cause I, cause
you
I
wanted
was
me to
like,
get
man,
60 push-ups.
no,
So
more
I
so because
picked.
I'm like, man, I only missed 3 games. I don't want the same punishment.
Okay, South Dakota State. That's just a dumb pick. I just thought with my heart there. Um, Honestly, West Virginia. I generally thought they were going to beat Penn State.
Yeah,
At home. Um, I had no idea. I didn't know anything about North Texas and South Alabama.
I missed that one too.
Apparently, 82% of people picked that. And then Notre Dame, A&M picked them.
Missed that. Me too.
Yeah, Wyoming and Arizona State. I picked Wyoming because I've seen Arizona State play football 3 years. Granted, this is a new head coach and a new team,
Yeah,
but I was like, that makes no sense. But yeah, they got the win there.
big win too.
Big win. Now, week 2, I might change this because I kind of let my girlfriend pick some of the games. So I'm gonna
Uh,
go through and change this. I was like, yeah, it's whatever. It can't be that hard. But honestly, the two ones that I might change are Texas and Michigan because
yeah,
she
I
picked,
haven't even
Michigan, but
picked
I
one.
think I'm going Texas.
Yeah,
But I want to pick Syracuse realistically, but I don't know if that'd be a smart decision.
no. My goal is just to make Cam do push-ups this week. So
He's gonna be doing push-ups, right? Last person does is what was the rule change?
the rule is
The amount of games you lost.
everyone. Yeah, it's a number of games you lost, but if you win the week, like if you're first place for that week, you don't have to do any.
Okay, so we hypothetically Cam could go. How many is there? 10 picks. Cam could miss 8 picks, be the highest. Do 80
If
push-ups.
if if he's the highest that week,
Well, if he goes 2-8, he's doing 80 push-ups.
pretty
So
much.
let's say I go 3-7, I'm doing 70 push-ups.
hmm But if you go 3-7 and everybody else goes 2-8, you don't have to do any.
Well, yeah, I'm hoping that doesn't happen.
I hope we're not that bad.
No, I got Iowa State over Iowa. I'll be
Yeah,
honest.
I haven't even picked mine yet. Let me look.
I think Iowa was a fluke game. I don't think their offense is that good. A lot of
Uh,
hot takes, tonight. But and then, like I said, I don't know anything about Illinois. I can't. I'm just going with the favorite Kansas because I don't know anything about Illinois. But um, I do want to talk about real quick Alabama because I've been meaning to get.
mhm.
We haven't even touched on Alabama, and I've been meaning to get you on since.
Let's know
But so you start off 1-0,
it.
play South Alabama. You go to Wisconsin.
Yeah,
You're playing Georgia. You're at Vanderbilt. Playing South Carolina. You're at Tennessee. You're playing Mizzou at LSU. Oh, you're going like back and forth.
yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
and then playing Mercer at Oklahoma, and then against Auburn. After week 1, what do you think, y'all? What's y'all's record at the end of the year?
That's tough. I
I
think
think
I know we dropped one somewhere. I think
I think
10-2.
10-2. I'm thinking 11-1 or 10-2.
Yeah,
Now, I think the one game that y'all might definitely drop is Georgia.
I'll be in
Um,
town that weekend too.
you going to that game?
Yeah, or I'll be in the city. I'll probably not get a ticket, but I'll be
Yeah.
in the city.
I want to say we beat y'all, but I think I'll be honest. I think y'all do beat us. It's just our
Yeah.
luck. So, but another game that I'm looking at is this Missouri game. Y'all are playing at home, so that's a plus.
hmm
But if Missouri's receiving core, they've probably got the best duo in the country.
hmm
And if you're being 100% honest about y'all's freshman
DBs.
DBs, I'm not saying Brady Cook's a great quarterback, but if you get the ball to your best players,
Yeah, the
you're gonna.
burden. Yeah, I
So
honestly, the game that scares me is going. Even though they looked bad, like going to LSU.
that'll probably be a night game too.
Hmm
Do
That's the
y'all
one that
have?
scares me.
I
We
know. I
have
know.
we start the whole year with night games, so I don't know because Western Kentucky was a night game for whatever reason.
Mhm.
South Florida is a night game,
That's at
and then
ABC, ESPN, I think.
hmm and Georgia's a night game.
And then Wisconsin. Yeah, that's a noon kickoff. But
Yeah, I think Fox has it. That's why.
and you got South Carolina at noon too. Um,
Yep.
why is that game already slated? Now, hey, Vanderbilt might put you on the burners. We don't know. I don't know much about
You never know,
that
man.
game. That might have been a fluke game.
It might have. It really
That
might
might,
have.
I guess we'll see. They play Alcorn State this weekend.
I won't. I gotta watch them more, but going to Oklahoma scares me a little bit.
Dude, and that's the thing. I was so hard on Jackson Arnold because of the bowl
Hmm
game. Like I said,
hmm
you got to take bowl games with a grain of salt. And he
Yeah,
goes out there and looks really good.
yeah.
Um, so yeah, they play Temple. They got Houston this weekend, and then Tulane. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think those are two. I wouldn't say cakewalk of a games
For who?
for Oklahoma. They play Houston and then
Oh yeah.
Tulane. I think they walk out with both of those wins, but
hmm
um, I mean, dude, and they got the short end of the stick when it came to the SEC schedule. I mean, they play us, they play Ole Miss, they play Texas, they play Missouri, they play Alabama, they play LSU. They got the short end of the stick.
And they have to go to LSU and Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
They have to go to Auburn.
To
As
Ole
much as
Miss,
I hate to
they
say
gotta
that,
go
yeah.
and to Ole Miss too. So I didn't realize y'all played them at Oklahoma in
Yeah,
Norman.
we go to Norman.
That'll be an interesting game, and
Yeah.
that's toward the end of the year. Yeah, so y'all might be banged up. They might be banged up. So should be an interesting. But yeah, I see 11-1. I think I personally don't even see 9-3. I think your floor is 10-2.
I I don't want to jinx this, but and maybe I'm still stuck in the Saban era, but I just have a hard time seeing us lose to Georgia at home.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm not gonna lie, y'all got the calls at home. So,
Hmm Hey,
yeah, I think.
but
I mean, heck,
under the lights,
y'all could go 12-0 personally. And if that's the case with DeBoer's opening year, then I might just go ahead and probably put it to sleep. But yeah, I mean it'll be fun to see y'all's season pan out.
yeah,
South Carolina, like I said, they're terrible. They're
yeah.
terrible. I think Shane Beamer is going to be fired after this year.
Nick Harbor transferring to Bama.
Is that insider source?
Nah, that it's not source. I could
Honestly,
ask. I could
if
probably
he were
ask
to
around.
transfer, he's probably going to Texas. Because for
Yeah,
some reason, Texas getting all those speed guys.
man.
Um,
Let us move him to his real position of tight end. He's not a receiver. He can't run routes.
Dude, I'm confused. Yeah, because didn't he have like a 90? Then they gave him a 90 some overall speed too.
Yeah, well, he is that fast.
Yeah, but he just,
Runs a faster 60 meter than Tyreek Hill.
I
But
didn't realize he was that big too. He's 6'5". Shoot,
6'5". And he was a tight end and D end in high school.
that's unreal.
Yeah. Another guy I scouted for that company was Nick Harbor. Uh,
You got him at South Carolina, is what I'm hearing.
no, I have nothing to do with that offer.
But
But yeah, but no, he.
Dude, and Rocket
Super
Sanders, I
undrafted.
forgot that he was there. Rocket Sanders at South Carolina. Um, that's another game, dude. Old Dominion easily could have won that game. Now
Yeah,
like I said, it might be just the week one. Get all the kinks out, and then you move
you
on.
never know what you can take from it, really.
Um, no,
Because what
but
was it like? Wasn't Georgia struggling with like Ball State like last year, like in
yeah. Oh, I
the
was,
game?
dude. I was sitting there. No, I think it was Tennessee Tech.
Yes, there it is.
Yeah, I remember they had Tech had some dude. He was like, I remember he wore number, or was it Tech or UT Martin? It was one of the two.
I
It
feel
was
like
one
they
of the
struggle with a couple teams.
yeah, and then they turned it up in the second half. But
Yeah.
um, and hey, dude, honestly, I mean, Clemson hung in there for a while.
Hmm.
Well, I guess 2 quarters. I don't know if that's a while, but uh, but it just, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah,
Clemson hasn't scored a touchdown against Georgia in the last two matchups, man.
dude, I think Dabo's on the hot seat too. I'll be honest, man. If you're not in this time and age, if you're not using the transfer portal, you're gonna get
Bro,
left in the dust.
I get not wanting to build your roster from the transfer portal, you know what I'm saying? But like refusing to sign anybody that's transferring is, and you would take transfers. He probably took more transfers before the transfer portal than he is right now. Like he's trying
Yeah,
to prove a point.
I wouldn't doubt it. And I'm not gonna lie, I think they'd get a lot of in-state guys to come back
Yeah.
because not throwing shade at South Carolina, but you got a better coach at
Hmm.
Clemson rather than at Columbia.
Yeah.
So I know of one guy at Tennessee that if he does hit the transfer portal, it'd be back.
That's
It'd be to go back home.
hmm.
So, but I don't know. They got. Let's see. Do they have? They play NC State in 2 weeks. They play App State.
Never know
Should
what
be a
happens
win.
there.
Should be a win. But um, hey, Georgia plays Tennessee Tech. But yeah. I guess. I mean, do you have anything else to say, or we kind of just?
Um, yeah, not too much. I mean, I'm just ready for more football again. This day break has been killing me, man.
Yeah, dude. Isn't
And NFL coming up too.
if also we can talk about that. There's no way in heck you think that they're saying, and I mean this wholeheartedly. There's no way that the Patriots are the worst team in the NFL. I'm sorry, dude. There's just no way. They have us behind the dang Panthers.
Hey
Our
man,
receivers,
Bryce Young breakout year.
dude. I don't even care who's our starting quarterback. If it's Jacoby Brissett or Drake May. Our receivers, we got Kendrick Bourne coming back. We got Polk and Javon Baker. Okay, Juju's finally gone. Kicked him to the curb. And I'm just saying, it's ridiculous, bro. And then you got Pop Douglas. That's my rant. If we end up finishing last, we're throwing to get Travis Hunter. That's what we're doing. If we finish last, we're just trying to get Travis.
You know what I think we should do? This is my hope as a Broncos fan. I hope that Bo Nix has such a great year that he leads us to like that he's in rookie of the year talks, leads us to like fringe playoff, and then we trade him to get an extra first round pick and go get Shador and Travis, keep them in Denver like
What's
Coach Prime would want.
do y'all have? What's y'all's
I don't
first
know if
round
we
pick?
have it.
I
I don't
thought
know
y'all
if we
didn't have
have
a
it this
first
year.
round pick as a Russell.
We might not, but we'll figure that out when it comes. You know,
It'd be
if
that.
all we get in the whole draft is Shador and Travis, I'd be happy.
That's asking for a lot.
We done.
That's asking for a lot.
Look, we don't even have to play Travis at corner a whole lot because we got Sertan on the other side.
Mhm.
Hey, I'm just saying, keep them in Denver. Coach Prime wants them in state or in Colorado.
So y'all do have your third overall pick. I think this is projected.
See,
I'm assuming this is projected, but
Just need one
yeah,
more. Trade Bo Nix,
y'all aren't
man, after a
finishing.
good
I don't think
year.
y'all finished third either. I'll tell you
Trade
who's a
Bo
team.
Nix after a good year, man.
New Orleans is gonna tank. They're terrible.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, they suck.
Falcons are
Um,
winning that division.
that's a bold take as well, but I could see it. I mean, that's
Mm-hmm.
Giants. As long as Daniel Jones is starting at quarterback, they're not going to be anything.
They're gonna be bad.
I think Tennessee might be a sneaky team this year. Actually,
That division, no. Oh, that means only Houston, I guess, in there.
yeah,
Jacksonville's okay.
it depends on what Trevor Lawrence you get in that
Yeah.
week, but Houston is my Super Bowl favorite for sure.
Mm.
They
I
got too
really
many.
don't even know if I've thought about it.
They got too many weapons.
I'm scared. I'm scared to pick them for whatever reason. I'm thinking, man, at the AFC,
Don't you
give
dare!
me,
Don't you dare!
give me Baltimore to get over the hump.
Oh, okay, all right. I was about to say you're gonna go with Kansas City again.
Oh, as a Broncos fan, could never, man.
Yeah,
Um, and in the NFC, give me a Baltimore Detroit
I like that.
Super Bowl.
I
Yeah.
like that. Okay, I'm gonna go. Oh Lord, if I pick Houston, which that's gonna be an interesting. Oh, I don't know if I want to pick Houston now. Now that we're talking about it,
Mm,
let me get back to you on that. Let me get
yeah.
back to you on. This isn't pulling up the schedule. I want
Last
to.
thing, too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say this. No, I'm not. Never mind. I'm
No,
not gonna
no,
jinx
I want to
myself.
hear it. I want to hear it.
You know if Why not, man? You only live once. I'm betting 200 push-ups on Alabama beating Georgia at home.
Is this like a little one game or like multiple games?
The, Here's the second one. It's 200 per game on
So
Bama
do
winning
I?
these games. Beating Georgia at home, beating Tennessee in Knoxville, and I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there for Bama football.
LSU away. LSU away. Why not?
That
Why
one
not?
scares me. I don't know why. That one
Yeah,
scares
exactly. So if you're saying I got to do,
me.
you're saying I got to do 200, or this
Now
is
you
just
can,
a you thing.
if you want to shake on, we'll make it a between us 200.
No, if it's between, because I think y'all. Yeah, I mean personally, I don't think y'all beat Georgia, but I don't want to shake on this and make it a bet because this isn't. It's not my thing. I mean, this is
We'll go for Tennessee. How about that for
100 push. I'll do
in
100,
Knox
100
100?
push-ups.
I'll take it down to 100. Okay.
Well, for one game, yeah, for one game, 100.
One guy.
Tennessee
All
beats
right.
Alabama. Okay, all right.
We'll take
Um,
that.
I like that. Yeah. Okay, I've got. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go Houston,
Hmm.
and then I'm gonna go. See, I say this and I don't like it, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Eagles.
Hey,
I,
I,
I'm.
I
I,
can't be too mad at it. Saquon edition.
yeah. Um. Now I don't know. Hold on. I want to make sure. Yeah. I think they've got. No, he's gone. Is Jalen Mills back, or where did Jalen Mills go?
I don't know.
Because I'm from what I'm thinking of, I think they're set. Well, they've got.
They got what's the boy out of
No,
Iowa?
he's a free agent. They got DeJean.
Cooper DeJean and that
Is
other
he
guy out
actually?
of
Is he gonna?
Toledo.
Is he supposed to start?
I don't know. I haven't looked at much of their stuff, honestly.